Thank you for receiving us with so much joy and generosity. We'll take that with us wherever we go from now on. On keyboards from Cape Town, South Africa, Rendell Skippers. On bass guitar from Soweto, Johannesburg, South Africa, Golifana Zulu. And you know those people, I'm sure you've seen it in the National Geographical books, those people, short people who like live in the caves and they draw on the cave walls. People with bow and arrows, hunting springboks and stuff. And we found this guy in the Kalahari Desert. But we brought him back to Cape Town and we stretched him. On drums from Cape Town, South Africa, Leroy Soundz. Leroy Soundz. From Freetown, Sierra Leone, West Africa, on percussion, Francis Mane Fusta. And then we went to play at this reformatory school for criminal boys. And the principal there said, there's this little fellow who really knows how to play. And then we said, oh, we're probably trying to get his nephew or his son into the band. And then this guy showed up. You gotta hear me play the guitar. You gotta hear me play the guitar. So we said, okay, sonny boy, play. And when he started playing, we kept quiet and looked at each other and we said, shh, let's go. So, please, don't tell anybody you saw him here today because the police are still looking for him. On guitar from Cape Town, Cameron Ward. Cameron Ward. And because everybody knows I'm from Den Haag. Why are you laughing? Den Haag is a good place to be from. No, really, when I was like about 18 months old, we were playing, you know, right by the canal there, and big storm, like much bigger than this morning's. And there was winds and hurricanes and what, and I was thrown into the canal. Then I was thrown into the ocean, and all the way down the Suez Canal, down through the Indian Ocean, and then the ocean spit me out in Cape Town. Yeah, originally I was blonde, you know. But the ocean spit me out there among the penguins and the walruses and, you know, the sea lions. And they're always rolling in that black stuff. I don't know whether it's their shit or what, but it's just so. Anyway, one Sunday, this old couple were walking by. And the old lady saw me and she went, baby, baby, baby. So they took me home and they washed me. And I came out like this. And anyway, they started to raise me. And then a few years later, my parents came to Cape Town as tourists. And just by coincidence, I was walking this old couple across the street. And of course, my mother, natural mother's instinct, she saw me and she went, rude, rude. So they brought me back and they let me keep the name I'm using now. But my real name is Ruud Lubbers van Voorlen. The third, Junior. Before 1961, the African people of South Africa were not allowed to drink alcoholic beverages. So we became really great drinkers because of that. And we're still struggling with that today, but if we could beat apartheid, we surely can beat it. But anyway, it became a very, very big business in the townships where we grew up. And I myself was born in an illegal drinking house called a shebeen. And my grandmother's shebeen, I didn't do too badly for somebody who was born in a shebeen. But the police were the ones who used to supply the illegal booze to the shebeens. And so when the police were coming, as little kids, we used to watch out for the police, take little stones and throw them on top of the corrugated iron roofs. And we would scream, "Khawuleza! Khawuleza, mama!" For those of you who don't speak Chinese, that means, "Mama, hide the booze, here come the police." So I know many of you here, we've seen you on television, have been in trouble with the police before. And I know you can say, "Khawuleza!" But put a little rhythm in it. So it, "Khawuleza!" Are you sure you're not from Soweto? Damn, you're so good.